Know that the IBS Academy is here to educate you and to teach you. I invite you to look around and get acquainted with Dr. Murphy and I.
Results that you get when you start healing the gut is incredible.
And use the recipes and learn about our program and reach out with any questions that you have. We are here to help. Hi everybody, Cassandra Hope here from the IBS Academy. I am one of the IBS Academy's co-founders, and I'm also a registered holistic nutritionist. And I also suffered from SIBO for many, many years. And I would say it's definitely a blessing to be able to work with the clients at the IBS Academy who are suffering from chronic digestive upset rooted from SIBO. So today what I wanted to talk about is a question that I get all the time with all of our new clients and potential clients is, can I travel while doing your 12-week gut restore program? And the answer is yes, of course you can. We can definitely travel while doing the 12-week program. I'm going to talk about a few points on how you can travel successfully and still maintain good levels of health and digestion and keep inflammation at bay while you're doing your thing across the globe, okay? Number one is that you want to take your supplements with you and be regimented about taking your supplements. So I find most people, when they're committed to their health, when they're committed to the protocol, they make it a priority. And they'll either put a reminder in their phone as to the times of day that they need to be taking the supplements and whether it's with or without food. And it's that simple. If you're committed to the program and you're committed to your health, you'll make taking the supplements a priority in your daily regimen, and it takes 30 seconds. It really doesn't take long to organize. Okay, so number two, this is another big kind of point of contention for people while they're traveling. Yes, our program is an alcohol-free program. And that is because alcohol is very difficult. It makes it difficult for the liver to process. And the liver has over 560 functions to do already daily. And when you add an infection in the gut and you add antimicrobials that are causing die-off symptoms, the liver is just inundated with work every single day. So when you add alcohol on top of it, it can really slow down the process of healing for you and also add to inflammation in the body, which you probably are already dealing with a lot of if you're on our 12-week gut restore program. So being alcohol-free will just create the space for healing a lot quicker. And it will also allow you to feel great on your vacation. You'll wake up feeling awesome, lots of energy throughout the day to go and sightsee and do everything that you wanted to do while traveling. The other thing is that I find when I travel without alcohol intake that it's a deeper level of self-care, and there is a deeper connection that you end up having with yourself. So it's like when you really care for your loved one who's sick, or you really care for your child when they're ill, you bond, right? There's a deep love that you start to feel for one another because there's that care. And it's the same thing when you take care of yourself on a deep level like that. It's like a soulful appreciation that you're sidestepping the things that are deteriorating your health or holding you back from achieving optimal health. So I believe in you. I believe that you can do your vacation alcohol-free and find some beautiful elixirs and smoothies and local food that will uplift your spirit in a more enjoyable way. All right, so number three, the other big question I get is, how am I going to do a gluten, dairy, sugar, and alcohol-free diet while traveling? Sometimes there's some language barriers, and sometimes you don't really know what's going to be in store at the restaurant for you. And my answer is always the same: communication. Communication is going to be your biggest ally while you're traveling. I find that most people have a hard time asking for what they need because they don't want to be that girl at the table or that guy at the table who is high maintenance, or whatever it is that your mind, your inner critic, makes up about you. By practicing self-care. It is your God-given right to take care of yourself in whatever way that you need to, as long as it's not hurting anybody else, so that you feel great. And food is something that you're interacting with several times a day. You can't escape it. So to empower yourself in the best way possible by learning how to find the power in your voice and ask for what you need, in a very kind and very respectful way, oftentimes we get just that. We get what we ask for. And I know this from experience. I'm not just rapping about it and lecturing about it. I've actually been on that end of the table where I had to ask the waiter or sit at a table of 5 to 10 people and be the person that takes a couple minutes longer to order. I know that it can be feel a little alienating at first, but that is where your work lies, is to stay grounded, stay rooted, be clear about what your requirements are, and kind when you're asking for what you need. And then I've never had an issue. Ever, never have I ever had an issue, because I practice those points. So the biggest thing I would recommend is don't tell the waiter after you've received your food what your requirements are. Always lead the conversation with what you cannot eat. So it might look like this. Hi, I'm on a gluten and dairy-free diet, and if there's anything that you can recommend on the menu, I would love to hear, but this is what I was thinking. Is this in line with my diet requirements? I find that people really want to help in countries abroad and also in Toronto here. So I hope that helps. And if you have any questions about that, of course, I would love to chat about that. So you can always email me, info@the IBS Academy, to learn some more maybe customized ways that you can empower yourself through ordering and eating out and abroad.